Welcome in, everybody. This is a weekly review of my account here, ladies and gentlemen. $208,480.38, ladies and gentlemen. We're down from our highs of mid-July of $228,800, ladies and gentlemen. But am I worried about it? No. Let's find out what's going on with my account. This is my brokerage account, ladies and gentlemen. The week, we're down $1,542, 3.86%. Year to date, we're still up 22.1%. Let's look at my margin. I have pulled a lot of money out of my account. You notice my margin's up to $24,273.29. I will not be pulling no more out until the end of the month, where I need another $500 to pay a little bit more off on my Robinhood credit card. My Capital One will be paid off because I pulled $3,000 out on Friday. Gotta wait 45 days. Usually I would get about Wednesday, Thursday, pay that Capital One card off, ladies and gentlemen. It's better to pay off a Capital One card. It could pay me. I had to pay my interest on it, 24 to 30%. Why not pay 5.5 here on Robinhood, ladies and gentlemen? You don't believe me? I only pay 5.75. Here we go. We're going to show you. I don't have to pay for my membership. Been membership since April 10th, 2023. I don't have to get billed again to April 27th, 26 because I got it on Gold Card 50. Annually, ladies and gentlemen, save me $10. And where's that at? Margin investing. There it is. Yearly interest rate 5.75. Unpaid interest is $23.69. Not bad. Not bad. A lot better than getting paying. This will be paying out soon. Or not. But that's all it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'd tell you all the thing we have here, ladies and gentlemen. One thing we do know, that Misty haven't been looking good this week. I'm down $1.22 per share. Total return is $4,469.92. Down 32% by the graph, ladies and gentlemen. Not counting all the distribution I have got from, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not worried about that. But I do have two funds I'm doing cover calls on this account. Baba Big Bear, now look at it for the week, down 95 cents. I had bad earnings, ladies and gentlemen. I did have a video on that last week about this. But look at the year to date, up 33%, not bad. I do own 300 shares at $7.22, down $332.55. And I do cover calls, ladies and gentlemen, on these at a price of $7.50 or higher. Why $7.50 or higher? Because that's what I bought it at, ladies and gentlemen, like $7.50. Made $82. One cover call, $8.32. Show more. Been doing cover calls on these for a while, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the money I'm making off of these. Making the money. Then I was signed here. See, I was signed on July 11th, $7.50. I was signed here for $7. That's why I go no lower than $7.50. If I don't go lower, it'd be a wash on the $7.50. That's why I did $8, because that could be 50 cents. And this $7, I do a $7.50. That make it a 50 cents gain per share. Like, I've been doing this for a while. There's an $8 one. Why do you think I do an $8 one? Because that's the highest one. It's about being washed here, ladies and gentlemen. If I take a loss, that means I can't buy this for the next 30 days. If I want to count it towards my tax. How much I made on tax. And the other one I'm in here, ladies and gentlemen. No, not. Let me look. SBIT, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look for the week. Down $6.93. This is an Ethereum Treasury Company, ladies and gentlemen. For the year, up $12.21, 158.8%. Look, it went all the way up to $79 on March 29th, 25. Then it came down. Then run back up here to 37. Then run back down. Will we get another run up? Ethereum at all-time high. I'm down $1,000.26. Got 100 shares. I look down here. They did 64 cents per share, negative 64 cents per share. Better than last month. Look, it's deadly growing, ladies and gentlemen. This, you could go up here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at it. $104 on the last one, $27.50. $25.50 here, $26. $43 at $30.50. $284 for a call, ladies and gentlemen. And this was at a $35 call. That was when it was above $30. Now it's signed at $3,200, ladies and gentlemen. And I did do a call right here, a sell put, making $185. But you add up all this money here, ladies and gentlemen, my cost base is a lot lower than that, ladies and gentlemen. That's all the way. If you do the wheel strategy, ladies and gentlemen, look it up. It's all on YouTube, how to do the wheel strategy, ladies and gentlemen. But let's look at like a retirement account. I got more BABA. I got more BABA in this one, ladies and gentlemen, for the week. We're down $1,656.68, 1.24. Year to date. Oh, we're up 10%, 26. All right, we're still 5% away from our goal, 15. On the brokerage account, we're above that 15, no problem there. Yes, I did get more BABA. I had opened, that was sold, made some money. Now I got $2,283.63. But $500 of that is used to buy Misty. I buy $100 worth of Misty a week, $100 of NVIDIA a week, $100 a hoodie, and Alti is depend on what dividends paying in. We're looking at about $400. Okay, I got $1,800 I could use. What will I do? Probably buy some more open because majority of that money came back from open. Buy some puts. Or I got cover calls here. I got $1,200 worth of cover calls on BABA. You notice we were down, but we're still up. $735 my average cost for $1,200. I'm down $1,482, 16.8%. This is where we tank because of this earning here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Projected negative 6 cents. They were negative 49 per share. And they tank on me. But you know something? I'm not worrying about it. But look at it. Now I'll go all the way down. This is at the beginning. I started doing this in June 9th, ladies and gentlemen. On BABA, 2 contracts. Did put, made $62. A $4 put assignment, 2 of them. That's when I got assigned my first shares at $4, ladies and gentlemen. Then I made $24 on the cover call. Then I made another $40 on the cover call. Then I assigned another 100 shares for $4. Then I did 3 contracts for 30, 2 contracts for 50. Then was called away $1,119.95. Only lost about 5 cents. Then I do a call for $300 on contract. Then I made $108 on this put. This was 9 contracts. I did 9 puts on that day, $180. That's $20 per contract. That's 100 shares. That's 900 shares right there. Then we made 41 right here. On this contract, $325. Then we got paid for a stock lien 1 penny. Woo, 1 penny. Woo, woo. Then we did another put on 2 of them, 210. Then we got assigned 3 contracts here for $750 or more. How many contracts are that? 5 contracts for $375 for a price of $6.44. Then we did 5 contracts here, made $75. 1 contract made $20. Cancel. Another contract here on July 15th made $70. Another contract made $20. I avoided that one. 3 contracts of cover call, $105. Then I bought 241.54. 300 shares for 818. Then we did 3 contracts for 36. 1 contract for 20. 4 contracts for 60. Another 10 shares for 68. 591. Bought shares. Bought 90 shares. These were 2 buying shares here, ladies and gentlemen. Before I get 100 shares, so I do cover calls 5 for $75. 4 for $40. Another contract for $30. That was all on the 4th there, ladies and gentlemen. Good amount of dollars. That's $145 off of puts and calls. Then another penny for stock lending. Then I did a call, made $50. 5 contracts for $175. 3 contracts for $63. 40 for 1 contract. 2 contracts made $80. Then I was signed here. 3 more contracts for $614, ladies and gentlemen, for $195. Making that money, ladies and gentlemen, my cost basis is a lot lower than what it is on here. I've been keeping track of it, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're doing here on the traditional IRA. Let's go to the Roth IRA. We did have open on here, ladies and gentlemen. We sold out. That's called away. $1,539. And I'm going to do at least... What is open at? Let's look at open. How many... I know I got to keep some money aside. I got about... Let's look at it. 332. This will change by Monday. So put... Let's say I do a 350 call right here. I could do 3 of them. Get 3 contracts. 300. That's $63. Time 3. Time 3. $189 with a premium for the week. If I don't get assigned at 350, that would be in the money. Or you could do one out of the money you think gonna stay above $3. I think I'm gonna go up because by what it done, CEO resigned on Friday. Look at the week. Look, it was steadily, just steadily going. Then we get here and ran up on the 14th and 15th, ladies and gentlemen. And then it came back down, just laid flat. Where the CEO resigned, and I will buy some more here, ladies and gentlemen. I will buy some more on my traditional, and I still got MSTU I can do cover calls on. I got 400 contracts on here. So, call. Let's scroll down. $657. $20 or $7. I would not do that one. That's only 50 cents away. This is a 2x leverage. We will wait to see what happened on Monday. Will this run up? Since my average cost is $8.75. If I do want an $8.75, like $8.75, I ain't even getting no money. Even right there, that's only $5. That's only $20, and I'll still be down 50 cents from where I'm at, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not doing that, or a lot lower. Yeah, I'm not doing that. But that's how I'm doing my ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the video on this, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. Let's look at the... We didn't show you the... Okay, we're up the weekly. We're up $246.40. Oh, for the year, ladies and gentlemen, 11.43, $3,902.14. Now we're going to end out the video. See you on the next one, ladies and gentlemen. See you next week. Peace out.